Hi everybody, I'm Amy Goldstone. I'm the People Wellbeing Lead at Sherwood Forest.
Hi everybody, my name's Karen Kitchen. I'm your Welfare and Wellbeing Specialist here at Sherwood.
So Karen's going to talk through some bits of information about Wellbeing Champions. Over to you, Karen.
Great, thanks Amy. So today's session we're just going to be talking about what a Wellbeing Champion is, how you can become one, what support you can get, and some just general support from us really. So this initial slide, it touches on what exactly is a Wellbeing Champion. So at the moment at the Trust we have an array of champions. So for example, we've got carers champions, we've got time to change champions, cycle to work champions, lots of champions. And we're kind of putting it under an umbrella of Wellbeing Champions, and we're looking for people that are currently doing the role. Maybe you're doing it informally, but maybe actually you've not heard of this before. So what is it? It might be that you've got an interest or a passion in anything related well-being, whether it's mental health, whether it's about physical exercise, smoking cessation, mindfulness, yoga, whatever your particular interest would be. That's an interest within you already that you would like to share with colleagues in your department, whether it's in the Trust as a whole. That might be sparking you to be interested in becoming a champion. A champion would also be about kind of knowing what the wellbeing initiatives are at the Trust. What do we currently offer? What are the national offers or resources that might help colleagues? But it also might be, are we missing something? Do we want to kind of introduce something new, and actually hearing from all colleagues about what that is? Being a champion, you will receive loads of support. You're not on your own. I think your initial situation would be maybe to have a conversation with some of the champions and with your line manager. We're going to go into a little bit more detail on that shortly. But it is also about kind of getting support from the champion network as a whole and from myself and Amy. It might be about sharing your ideas with us as a team. What are we missing? It might be about delivering some events like our current Wellbeing Wednesdays, but actually checking in with teams and departments.
Thanks, Karen. Yeah, I think Wellbeing Champions can cover an array of different topics, can't they, and special interests, and it's for us to kind of gather that information and for people to come to us and say I'd be interested in talking to a Wellbeing Champion, and we'd know who's got what special interests and kind of putting people in touch, as well as Wellbeing Champions having the opportunity to do some promotion as well and create some initiatives. But so how you become a Wellbeing Champion, we ask that you first sort of think about the 4-hour commitment that we would ask for. So it's not sort of something we would hold you to, but we have talked about how useful it is to have some protected time to do this kind of role, because it does take time and energy to do. So if you can commit 4 hours per month, and you can check in with your line manager that they're happy to support that, we know that that's going to help in the long run in terms of supporting the wellbeing of your colleagues. Those 4 hours over a month are hopefully a small amount of time spent for quite a bit of gain. The minimum to do is a 20-minute e-learning and an expression of interest form that comes through to Karen and I, and it's just so we can gather some information about you, which departments you'd want to support or areas, sites, how you'd like to support people, and a bit of a profile about you so we can promote you as well and say actually this is a Wellbeing Champion. Talk to us. We will offer you a Wellbeing Champion induction to come to as well, which will be about an hour and a half with Karen and I or one of us, talking through a bit about how you can access all the support, so you're up to date on different bits of signposting and things that you might need to consider when being a Wellbeing Champion. So we're there to provide that support. If you reply to do this in March 2022, there is a prize draw to go into to win a £25 shopping voucher as well. So just a little incentive to do to sign up during March, but we will be taking up expressions of interest ongoing. There's no end date or anything like that for recruiting, because people come and go into their roles. So I'll hand back to Karen for this last bit.
That's great, thanks Amy. So I think the big thing would be, how do I get in touch with a Wellbeing Champion? I want to have a conversation. Where do I find them? On there you can see the wellbeing inbox, so please feel free to email that inbox, and we will put you in touch with a champion. If you let, it might mean that we might ask a few questions in terms of, if you want to talk to somebody within your area, or whether it's somebody different, but please feel free to email us. I suppose, how can I spot a champion? Well, me and Amy have got our lovely purple backgrounds, so that is our new Wellbeing Champion background, and so you can see straight away when you're on calls that they are a champion. We're also going to be collating lists of champions and sharing that accordingly. We've also got an email signature that you'll be able to see from people as well. Coming soon, it's very exciting. We are getting all our current and new wellbeing champions to develop a profile, so you'll know who the champions are, what their particular interests are. It's always handy to have a face to a name, and it sparks that kind of comfortableness about making a conversation. And also, we're going to link everything all together so you can easily find it on the website and on the intranet. So I hope that helps clarify what a champion is and how we can get in touch with one.
Brilliant. Thanks, Corinne. I'll stop sharing that bit, but yeah, so wellbeing inbox, or directly to Corinne and I if you're interested in becoming a wellbeing champion, or if you'd like to be put in touch with one for a conversation about wellbeing or some signposting. I'm really excited about this project and look forward to talking about it more as we go through the month of March. Thanks everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Take care.